do? You should now, you guys have the privilege of following everybody that is a mentor in this space. Okay. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube, please do. For this purpose of this community, please do. All right. Over the next couple of hours, we're going to be sending our community environment. So we're going to have 1,000 banks Ped Academy on Instagram. You want to make sure you follow. These are part of the accountability factor. You want to make sure you're following, you're subscribed to the YouTube, because there are things we'll be dropping, all right, on the YouTube. We're gonna be a lot out, all right. And what you can just do is take all of these resources and use them for yourself. If you're not following me on Instagram right now, you're not doing yourself a favor. Okay, you should follow me on Instagram. Someone can drop my Instagram. I am Kenry. Okay, just make sure you're following me. Some of the things I'm dropping, you can just copy and paste, and it will bring the same results to you. Does that make sense? All right. So so every one of you do know what binary is. So binary is what we used to call HFX, high frequency Forex. Okay. And it's just a time-based trading. So we're going to be having days of setup. I will not make today a day of setup. Within the week, we're going to have days of setup. Setup means we're going to take care of everyone that is a total beginner in the space. How many of you love that idea? Okay. So if you're here right now, this is if you're not yet a trader, this is your experience phase. Experience it so that you can have you don't have to trade yet. Okay. Just gain the experience so that you can get to the level you can practice that experience. Does that make sense? Okay. So what we basically do on binary on our live session is call where the money is, and we all wait for it. We take it within a space of 5 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on the time of the analysis, then we make money. Now, I want to set a rule, because this is all totally a phase of experience. We're not delving into money now. How many of you already have a binary account? Would I do? I do. I do. I do. I don't. I do. I don't. I do. I don't. I do. Okay. Okay. I don't. I do. I don't. Okay, good. So hold on. Let me see if I can. Here's my phone. So whilst we're here, all right. So this is not a setup session, but I'm going to drop a link. Okay, we should do that on the setup session. Okay, we should do that on the setup session. So just pay attention. We're going to send a link. Don't dabble into doing things your way. We're going to send a link. Now I'm going to be asking, because I'm going to follow through. I'm going to be asking what region you are. If you're in the United States, we have a plan, all right, to walk you guys through the platform of binary you should be using. Those of you in the US, the most secured environment in the US right now for binary is Nadex. Okay. Now we also have pocket option, okay, which is the alternative. Now I love pocket option more than Nadex. Nadex is so complex, but the alternative is pocket option. Now the only challenge we have with pocket option is some of the times they are not available in the time we're trading, and even if they are available, the percentage of payout is minimized. You could be getting 50% sometimes, even sometimes less than 50%. You know, it's not always more than 65% payout, all right, for every trade that you take, which is different compared to the one I really use, which is one prime option. Now, one prime option is not available to the US for those of you that are in the United States, okay? But if you're outside of the United States, you can actually get access to one. I'm not saying this so that just jump to go and register. There's going to be a process to everything. Okay. So for those of you outside of the US, we're going to start out with pocket option, but I am working my way to having a Nadex account so that I can trade with you guys using Nadex. Does that make sense? For those of you who want to use Nadex so that it's not complicated, I want to find a way to demystify the use of Nadex so that it becomes a homemade thing that we now know how to use it together, all right? Because if there are more people coming from the United States, at least we should have something that they can use and understand. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chat. Okay, so this will be our walkthrough session. We're going to have a walkthrough session for this. We all have to get on the same line. Don't delve into doing anything, then you come and ask questions later. Follow the process. Okay, so, but if you already have an account, what I'm just going to be doing right now is I'm going to be opening my screen, and over the next 30 minutes or probably 45 minutes, we're going to be trading, and let's see how we put money in the pocket. Or so, okay, so this is the idea of making money in trading. You know, sometimes when we say let's make money, all people want is the result. So if I invest $100, making money means I made $50 or I made $30. So that's making money. No, that's a wrong concept of thinking about making money. Let's make money. The first thing you should think is thinking about the opportunity of sowing. You do not know what the outcome would be, but be grateful for the opportunity to sow and get a return. A return may be a loss. Know this today, be excited about it. So you don't get disappointed. A lot of people get disappointed and you throw out wrong energy and you begin to duplicate the wrong energy and you don't know where your result, where your problem was coming from. It's not because we will not win. It's because you lost in your mind. So right now, I have an opportunity to invest $300. And that $300 may go and never come back. But I thank God for the opportunity. Okay, that's my opportunity of making money. Because if it goes today, it gives me an experience to earn it tomorrow. All right. So never forget that. Let me reset your mindset about making money. Did you guys get that? Put make money on chat. Now, if you want to invest your energy on being optimistic about profit, it's your choice. But I can tell you one thing. In the line of energy, you don't have what it takes to maintain that positivity. I knew that. And that's why I'm invested in not the outcome of profitability, but the opportunity of doing it in the first place. That's where my investment stops. So I am looking forward to, I may make it, because at the end of the day, the overall have been spoken. I'm making progress every day. I'm earning thousands of dollars, whether I lose today or not. So I'm not putting my energy in what happens today, the outcome. I'm putting my energy in the opportunity that I have today, that I will have tomorrow, that I have next tomorrow, and it all keeps accumulating because I know my better days, okay, would outrun my worst days. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chat. All right. Okay, great. How many of you know I'm doing the right thing? Where is swing? All right, let's connect. Let's connect my double screen. So I'm going to be posting everything that I am doing now, that I'm going to do now. There is the video to it, but I'm in the walkthrough. I'm going to be doing a new video, a new setup. We're going to be having everything new for you guys. But we already have a video. If you want to fast forward the process, you can after the session, you can walk through the video. Every way I trade, I've been trading this way for a long time. Consistency is key. All right. So if you're big on the question, Cambry, everything you did, don't ask me on this session. You can actually, I'll give you everything, the strategy, how I look at the chart as I'm walking you guys through right now to this trades we're going to be taking. So we're starting on binary. Unity environment. So I'm grateful that my network actually allowed me to play today. My network didn't disturb me today. Okay, so the first thing I do is to check news. Most times around this time, there are not always news. All right, this is where your trading starts. Okay, today is Monday, and I am in 11 a.m. GMT. So 11:30, there's going to be slight news. FOMC member, whoa, you're speaking. So there's going to be slight news on around 11:30. But over the last couple of hours, there's no news. But it's a low impact news, might not have an impact in the market, might do, I don't know. Okay, so the next thing is that we want to check. We're checking the sentiment of the market. Right about now, JPY is very strong. AUD is weak. So AUD JPY is going to be good for a sell. GBP JPY is going to be good for a sell. But let's take something on the London session and another session. All right. So GBP is good on the London session. Euro is good. Euro is London. That's what I always do. I always trade currencies that are in. I like to do that right now because I've seen the result over time. So I'm going to find something like I don't know what Euro USD is going to be saying, but I do know Euro JPY is going to be good. So I'm going to be looking at Euro JPY. Euro JPY, Euro JPY. Wait, am I dreaming? What's this? Okay. Okay. I was I, I was thinking this is 5 minutes. I said, well, this guy got to one sister. So Euro JPY. Okay, let me take you guys to a simple chart. Where is EJ? EJ, EJ. Okay, Euro JPY 5 minutes is bearish. We're supposed to be selling Euro JPY. 5 minutes is bearish, but I'm not sure about 15 minutes, not bearish. 1 hour, not bearish. Daily, not bearish. Okay, daily is bearish, 5 minutes is bearish, but 1 hour and 15 minutes not bearish, which makes this not too good to trade. Now, one of the things I do is I love to allow the trend, let the trend align with the sentiment. It makes your technical very good to trade. Okay, so right about now, the market is trending down on the daily, it's trending down 5 minutes, but it's bullish on the 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is a strong indication for move. 1 hour and 15 minutes is strong indication for move. Okay, so because of that, I'm just going to slide away from this. I'll look at AUD JPY. Let me look at Euro USD. So Euro USD on the day is bullish. Okay, let's check 1 hour. 1 hour is bearish. 15 minutes is bearish. 5 minutes is bearish, which means you can actually take this trade for a sell. Okay, though the strengths are close. This USD, let me check this. Wow, Euro is stronger than US. Euro is okay. I see loaded. Am I lagging? Okay, I'll look at GU. Since GU, no, let me look at G. Well, this guy is actually looking good, man. I'll come back to this. Let me just look at GU. Okay, so GU is really selling. Okay, GU is really good. So let me find it where we can trade. So GBP USD is bullish on the daily, is bearish on the 1 hour, is bearish on the 15 minutes. So 3 time frame is bearish on my sentimental window. So let's look at where we're going to take technical. So the next thing is technical. Now let's find the technical areas. And this is something simple. I call it charting. Just chart your market. What is charting? All the technical areas are in the opening and the closing of each candle. So what I do is I go on a daily. So this is my daily floor of the previous day. I take the week. There's data in the opening and closing of each candle, the previous candle. So that data is what I am trading the next day. Okay, that's simple. That's what I call charting. So you can do that on a 4 hour, you can do that on hour. So what I normally do, I chart daily, I chart hourly, I chart 15 minutes. Okay. So I change my colors. I use I use blue for 4 hours. I use green for 1 hour. I normally use purple for 4 hours. So that's what I do for me to be able to identify what area exactly I'm looking at. So I do know if the market get okay. So this market is really, really be having the momentum on the downside. So I can tell you this. Okay, so this is how I trade. Okay. Now that I know the technical areas, I'll tell you the stronger ones. All right. So the stronger ones based on there's something I also play on that has made my strategy quite interesting. I'm a patient trader. So I do know something because of exhaustion. If the market plays into this area, this is a 4-hour area. It's going to have a very strong rejection if it plays into this area. So this is an area, all right, that is going to be good, okay, to sell the market when it comes to it. May not be now, but eventually if this market comes to this area, it's going to sell because why? That is a 4-hour area. Forget the things you're seeing on my screen. Don't get to ask yourself question. What are the, no, forget all of these things. This is a technical area. And one of the things I look out for in the market is equilibrium. So I measure equilibrium by, if you look at this right now, this market dropped down to this area. Around this area is 50%. 50% of every move is an exhaustion. So if the market comes through around this technical area, it would have gotten into that area of exhaustion. I can take a trade around that area. So that is on the term of like I said, I'm not really teaching today. I'm just going to tell you where I want to trade. But I also want you guys to know how I pick my areas. But because we are on this session, we need something that will play on this session. I will be trading this area, okay? Because it would have completed what I would call my tracker. So if you see this thing you're seeing here is a stochastic, so you guys can actually set it up. So this is stochastic. So that's why I said there's a video that I've done that will tell you everything that I do on this trading, charting, so setting this up. So, but this is a stochastic. Stochastic is like my tracker. When the market gets into this red zone, it means it's good. It will exhaust and it's good to sell. So if you find a technical area around when the market is here, sell. Okay. So that is one of the simple ways of this strategy is a simple one. So if this market comes here, I know that it would have exhausted out. So I sell in the red, I buy in the green. So I sell in the red. So if I get a technical area and the market is on the red, I'll actually sell. If I get a technical area and the market is on the buy and I'm looking for a buy, I'll buy. Does that make sense? So that is the fourth thing in my strategy. So the first thing is sentiment. The second one is what? Trend. The trend has to align with the sentiment. The next thing is the technical, which we just did on charting right now. And the fourth thing is let it align with the technical, with stochastic, with the strategy. So the strategy. So this is 15. Come on. Then the last thing is timing. The 15 is timing. Timing is every quarter time on the clock. 15, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, the next hour. Okay. So I love to take trades within those timing. Your trades are more powerful when it falls on those timing. So if this market gets so you can see now that it's getting to what? The red zone, and it's in a technical area. Does that mean I should take this area? Okay, we just got to the 15. This is actually the candle that just opened on the 15, which means it's a buy candle. I want to see how the candle reacts when it gets here. Okay, so I'm putting an alarm here. So what I would do is, come on. What's the time right now? That we have 3 minutes to the candle close. So I may be taking a trade at the close of the candle. All right, if it does not exceed that area. I wish it. And if you want to be sharp on it, means you can take it before when you just get there. But I'm always the guy who wants to be patient. It's there now. So if you want to take a technical, just use a light risk. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes is not enough. It may just return, but it's a good. I believe it's a good one. Except it wants to break above. It's breaking above right now. Let's see. This trade is going to cheat on us. I know. I'll forget. What are we trading? The GBP USD, right? Except you want to take it for the next time, which is probably 7 minutes, right? You could actually put it, or you wait for the close of the candle. No, I didn't say something about risk. Now, a lot of people, they don't, they're not good with risk. They just know how to take a trade. Okay. 1 minute, 29 seconds. I'm tempted to get in on the trade. The way this candle is moving like it wants to get to this area. So this is what I do. If I'm going to use, let's say, $100 to trade for a trade, and it's not looking like it's set, I'm gonna break that $100 into 3 places so I can take any play for one. All right. If you are that kind of person, because there are different people in trading. All right, the indecisive one. So 50 seconds to go. I'll be getting in now. All right, for a lighter risk. So I'm getting in on a lighter risk. You can get in with me 50 seconds to go. I just got in. I think I got 760. I didn't actually cut it 768, 763. That's why the buy another. This trade can be dangerous anyway. Mm-hmm. If you got in, just put I got in. All right, don't be scared. Don't even be scared to lose. Don't worry. It's a dangerous trade, but the only way you can experience it is to take the trade. And today is Monday. Normally, Mondays can be very fixed in the market, very slow, very confusing. So 8:30, there is going to be news. I didn't actually factor that in anyway. 11:30, sorry. So there's going to be news around 11:30. I didn't factor that in. Sometimes the market can just go. All right. So, but that doesn't change our experience. Just okay to just experience it. It becomes good. It doesn't. That's fine. Put in the price you got in, fam. Is it only Bamidel that got in? 1 minute already. You took 1 minute. Our trades are always 5 minutes. In case I don't, I know there are certain things I didn't say. My bad. Okay. Our trades are 5 minutes. Okay. So this thing is actually working away. That's good. You took it for 15 minutes? Whoa. So if I do not call time, the default time is actually 5 minutes. If I need you to take a 15 minutes, I would always indicate, all right, 5 and 15 minutes. So this is actually a perfect entry walk away, right? It looks good. Trade looks good. So you guys have missed payout, right? So we got 1 minute, less than 1 minute for the trade close. And there's this song I normally hear. If you've cleared, put cleared on the chat. Sweet victory. All right, so that's a clear for everyone. The most important thing is to experience. How many of you got a good experience this morning? Could have been a bad one, but this was a good experience. All right. We're not excited. I'm not excited because we won. I'm excited because we had the experience. At least the market gave us an experience. Okay. So that is on binary options. Okay, the next trade is actually going to be me waiting for this market to get here, which is not going to happen anytime soon. All right. But that is on the place. So you guys can take a screenshot. If it gets there, all right, you can actually take it as long as GBP is weaker than USD. That's going to be the next trade. And make sure you're taking the trade on timing. All right. And don't over leverage. Just follow the scope that I'm giving right now. If the market, you're not too sure, just use a lesser risk. All right. But if it's on the 15 minutes, get it on time. You can take the trade. I'm not the kind of person that does repetition all a lot. Because it makes me stuck. So that is one trade. So let me give you guys a hint of what I'm looking at in Forex. So this night, okay, let me look at the group right now. Let me see if I'm going to have this night session with you guys. I mean, 1,000. Let me look at it. How many are we? If we are over 200, then I will have. No, we're not 200 yet. Okay, good. Even if I say it right now, I believe between now and the end of the day, we're going to be 200. So this is it. We are 196 right now. We started off with just 55 yesterday after the session. Now we're on 196 on the group. Okay. Now, I want to challenge you guys. I am going to be having a Forex setup 9 p.m. GMT plus 1, 4 p.m. EST tonight. Forex setup. It means I'm going to be trading on the Forex market, the setup for the week. All right. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be, in fact, during the day, let me see. Let me quickly see what I am looking at on. Okay, so I'm already on the sell. I've been selling GBP USD. I told you when I give you analysis, all right, trade them. I told you guys I was looking at selling this boy, okay, and I've been selling since when the market broke this area. Yeah. I said when the market breaks this area, I was going to sell, and it did give me. Look at, I said if this market comes here, I'm going to sell. That actually played out well, and I've been selling. Okay, I've taken this TP. I'm still selling. Now the market may hit here, bounce off, but the major area of a buy again is going to be around. Okay, this market is going to sell for a while, all right, I believe, but it's definitely going to have there's a bullish range. So part of the things I'm saying right now, many of you don't know, but I'm teaching on them, okay? So where is my... So these are part of things I'll be doing. So because of time, let me not just bore you guys with the activity that we're all going to do in the night. So the market is coming to this area, may actually break this area. It's coming for this range. And if this range happens, I'm just going to be seeing a raid. If the raid happens, I'm going to watch out for market structure for the bullish run. Okay, then we're going to be having a buy. But see, then the market is still selling. Another area to sell this market is when it comes back into this area to continue down. That's another area to sell. But right about now, there's no position for entry. It's too dangerous to just jump in on the sell because it's selling already. You want to know the right time to sell, and it's not the right time to sell. Let it come to you. Let the market come to you. Okay. So if it comes here, I'm going to sell. If it breaks here, comes into a market structure, I'm going to buy. But right about now, nothing. And these are the part of the things I'm going to be sharing tonight. If we break, I'm just going to be excited if we get to 250. What do you guys think? All right. Imagine if before night we get a 250. Okay. So I'm going to be dropping the link. All right. You guys just help us get to 250. Do you guys know what we just said this morning? The most important thing for me is I'm willing to do this. All right. I just want to know we have the right community for it. Okay. I'm willing to come out. Every educator, every mentor is willing to come out to give you guys these services and you can enjoy it for free. The only thing we know is that we don't want you to be selfish. All right. Share this. Put this out. Okay. Get a lot of okay. Now I need you guys. Come on. Why are we joking? How many of you made money? How many of you made money? Put dollar signs in the chat. You just made money now with me. Put dollar signs in the chat. Okay. Put dollar signs in the chat if you just made money with me right now. Okay. Even if it's one person, it is worth the time. I'm already set for the week. I'm set for the day. And that's... Is it only 3 of you that made money? Come on. Put dollar signs in the chat if you made money. Come on. Sounds like... So I need every one of you right now. Just take a video. All right. We just had a money minute session. We just cleared a trade, and these are individuals that just made money on the session. Okay. Just in 5 minutes. All right. We just made money in 5 minutes. So take a video. So you can just take a screen or take a video and post. Money mini session. We're going to be having another one on Tuesday. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having more money in mini sessions because I want you guys to experience this. But it's all dependent on if you guys are willing to experience. I want you guys to drive this car, be communicative, all right, be accountable, and be responsible. Responsible actually means responsive. Okay, I don't want to be flat. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself on you guys. I mean, you know that feeling is not good. Okay. I'm just too feeling so good to force myself on you right now. I can't force what it is that I have on you. I want to know your response. How many of you are responsive? Put arrow on the chat. Okay, so I just want to know you're responsive. You are responsive to that which you're offering. Okay, because we could have done it any other way. So I'm going to be I could have more session. I could come out many times a day and I say, come on, let's trade. I'm seeing an opportunity. Let's trade it. I just want to know you're going to be responsive. And responsive doesn't mean you just show up on the call. You're helping a lot of people. So there's going to come a time I would ask, all right, who invited you on this call? Okay, who invited you into this group? And I'm going to be getting people, names, and we're going to be incentivizing those people who are helping other people get in on this environment. I mean, I think that's amazing. All right. Okay, so who won my gift earlier? Was it Mary or Marilyn? Okay, what wallet do you have, Marilyn? There. What wallet do you have? All right. What wallet do you have? Okay, just send me a message, your wallet. Okay, I'm going to send you some dollars. So yeah, we're going to be in that's why we were creating a healthy environment, and we'll try our best to make it healthy, to make it fun, to make it exciting. All we need is be responsive, be accountable. When we look for something, when we're looking for something to be accountable, say, be part of what we're doing. It's going to be big. All right. It's going to be big. With that being said, that's our time for today. Thank you for being part of this session. It doesn't matter if it's just one trade was what the session. Okay. We're going to have multiple sessions, income in the week. You don't have to make all of the money in a day. All right. Even if it's just $5, $10, $20, $100 you just made, that's the best way. One of the beautiful ways to start the week. All right. Tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. GMT plus 1, 4 8, that's 4 a.m. All right. You guys are going to be waking up the same way we woke up today. But we're also going to be having a 2 p.m. session in the afternoon, noontime. Okay, for trading again. And most probably, so the goal for Tuesday, all right. My goal for Tuesday from Thursday into Friday, this is my goal. I'm intentional. I want the group to get 500. When we do that, it's all fully open. How many of you think that that's achievable? All right. If we get a 500, and all you just need to do is get your family involved, get your friends, post it out. All right. There are people, you don't have to force people, don't beg people, just tell them I have something. All right. We just need money. We have an opportunity for you to make money. If you're interested, just DM me, just pick their interest and let them come. God bless you.